Hello, everybody at home there in Stevenage. Me and my mom are hoping you're all keeping well, keeping safe, keeping warm. And sorry we can't be with you at all this year, but fingers crossed, we're all back next year.
Everything crossed.
How are you, Mom? You all right?
I'm fine, thanks, son. How are you?
Very well. I should probably explain.
Calling me mum when I'm dressed like this, but you know.
I was literally about to say we should probably explain to people that I call you Mom all the time and you call me son all the time.
You know why we do that? We can't remember each other's names.
I know you mean Sean. So, yeah, I hope you are well. Obviously, we're in completely different parts of the country. And hello to all you lovely people at Stevenage. So, Mum, we've had some questions come in on social media for you and myself, and we're going to answer them. So here's one of the questions. What is your favourite pantomime?
Oh, Lord. It's so difficult, isn't it? I mean, I've not done one that I haven't enjoyed to start with, so which is, you know, saying quite a lot, really, when you consider how many there've been. Yeah. Some you enjoy more than others, but I don't know if it's like this for you, Aidan, but as the years go back, you forget the bits about it that you thought, I could live without that. And you just really remember all the fun bits of what went on. I mean, there are so many. I mean, even going back, as you say, I go back, you know, before you, and I go back 3 production managements. So going way back, I mean, I had 2 fabulous seasons with the gorgeous Barbara Windsor, where we did both Cinderella and another one.
Yeah.
And Aladdin, that's what it was.
Oh, you see,
because she was just such fun, you know, she was just so great to be with.
And you played Buttons, is that right?
Yeah, I think it was the only time I ever didn't play either Dame or Wicked Queen or Ugly, you know, a female character at some point. Maybe that's why I enjoyed it so much, one costume all night.
Can I ask you a question? I digress from the question. I promise I'll come back. Do you think, because, you know, you have done quite a lot of pantos, has panto changed a lot from then to now?
The production values have gone up simply because longer run, more income, more expenditure, you know, and also the technology has changed beyond belief. I mean, it's you know, the things that we can do now that we couldn't do then. Happily, because of the way Chris works, the actual essence of pantomime hasn't altered at all. It's story driven. It's make sure that you got the right amount of comedy, the right amount of songs. So in that way, I don't think it's changed enormously. But I think anybody who saw one from way back and saw one now, the thing that you would be, it's the same jokes, but I think that the thing that people would notice was, wow, that is so spectacular now, simply because we have the technology and the ability to do it.
Well, I've been in, I've done pantos before I was here, but I really enjoyed my first one here, which was Aladdin with Sean Williamson.
Oh yeah, that was fun. That was great fun. I think also, you know, it often has something to do with the subject that you're doing. I think certain panto stories, when I say better, I don't mean better across the board. I mean, some of them have more for the comedians to enjoy. Some of them have more of the fairy story for the kids, you know, the love interest between the boy and girl. And so, I mean, I love doing Aladdin because it's so much knockabout comedy. I like doing Dick Whitting because I think it's a great plot. I love doing Jack for that reason.
I remember in Sleeping Beauty, I would do a number. It was like Great Balls of Fire. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. And then halfway through the number, I would, on purpose, step off the edge of the stage into the pit, and the audience would just scream and go crazy, and all the music would stop. And then out of nowhere, the king would just say, anyway, and carry on.
We went, yeah. Oh, it was a fabulous moment.
I do recall Chris, the director, saying, you know, we've got the crash mat in the pit for you to come and practice. And, you know, I was so keen to do this.
Yeah.
I practiced for the first time. I fell in and I really winded myself.
Really?
I didn't say that I had winded myself in case it got caught.
Yeah, Do you remember when we did Peter Pan and we had the balls in the pit and various people kept falling in, but Twist and Pulse went in, and that wonderful mermaid who did a spectacular dive in with a fish tail. Do you remember all of that?
Absolutely, I do. And we had a boat as well that we sailed across the ocean. But yeah, it was amazing. Peter Pan was, in terms of production values, phenomenal.
It was phenomenal. I mean, it's interesting because when Chris told me he was doing Peter Pan, I've never done Peter Pan as a pantomime. I've done it as a musical and as a show. And I've always been a little bit snooty about it, thinking it's not, it's precious and it shouldn't be touched. But I just thought Chris made such a good job of amalgamating the pantomime style without being untrue to what Peter Pan is actually about.
It was great. And there was some good people in there. Obviously, Twist and Pulse, Britain's Got Talent champion winners, and Tom Lister won award for Best Baddie that year as well.
Yes, he did. Yes, and he was fabulous.
Peter Pan is definitely up there as one of the best pantos, I think.
And people talked about it for a long time.
It was almost like being in the West End, actually, this one. It's a brilliant production and it's just so much fun for the kids.
I think it's very good value and it's a great family show. We wouldn't miss it.
Fantastic show, and you're going to leave with a smile on your face.
The other one I loved, again, because I just loved the way it was so solid to the plot, was the last Snow White that we did.
Yeah.
It kept the plot going all the way through. The humour didn't interfere with the plot didn't interfere with the humour. It was constructed right, and again, it was spectacular. They are these days, aren't they? They are a joy to look at, regardless of the content. They're just visually a joy.
I enjoy getting a phone call saying, Aidan, how do you fancy getting your entire body inside a balloon? Yeah, sure.
Yes, I'd forgotten that. I'd totally forgotten that. You went to all that trouble.
Yeah, it was great. I really loved that.
It's a boy! Happy! It's not funny!
And also, such an amazing cast. Hannah Boyce was amazing as Snow White. She's like Snow White off stage and on stage.
Yeah, she did. She did. She was gorgeous.
And the Magnificent Seven, they were the loudest people in the world backstage.
Oh, God.
It's really good family entertainment. Everyone can join in. It's nice to see the little kids laughing and shouting.
The show is such fun. It's just a wonderful day or night out.
It's so clever and full of comedy.
This one is the best. We love Stevenage.
There's something for everybody in it. It's lively and it's lovely and colourful.
I laughed so much.
Just such great entertainment.
And a very good value for money as well.
Fantastic, hilarious,
Spectacular. Amazing.
This is the greatest show!
Fabulous.
Loads of fun for the whole family.